What's up, everybody? It's your girl Robin, and I know I've been a little MIA, but last week I had a lot going on, and I had lost my voice, so I sound like a man. So yeah, no review for last week. So I'm going to combine my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 3, episode 4 and 5 in this video. So let's just go ahead and jump right in first. But before I do, I'd like to give a shout out to my little bro, Desmond LaRon Proctor, for graduating high school with honors. Class of 2014. Turn up. That's what's up. But so let's just go ahead and get into it. Episode 4. Let me just say that this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is not really all of that to me. It's like really not giving me much to work with or whatever. But let me just speak on what I remember, what stood out to me. Bambi and the miscarriage. If she was really pregnant, I feel sorry for her that she had a miscarriage to an extent. But how bad should I feel for somebody who was pregnant by a man that's not in love with them? Like, and she said she never wanted kids. So like, maybe that was a good thing. Like, and furthermore, I cannot verify the fact that she was pregnant or not because of the simple fact that I saw the pregnancy test, but I did not see a positive or a negative or none of that. Like, you know, with Jocelyn, she showed the little stick thing that she peed on. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say she was pregnant and she had a miscarriage, and for that I am truly empathetic because I know people who've gone through that. My mother has gone through that or whatever. I'm a virgin, so yeah, no, I never went through that, but you know, TMI, whatever. And Mama D, like, flipped the script and came over there and cooked her some chicken noodle soup and talking about her and Scrappy getting married and all this kind of stuff. Like, how you go from telling this girl, this glare on my glasses is working my nerves, so I guess I gotta look down like this. How you go from telling this girl that Scrappy has more than one egg in his basket to saying that her and him should get married and when her body heals that him and her could try again for another baby? What? Where does that... You went from calling this girl basically a slut bucket to saying that her and your son should get married. Like, I don't understand. I really do not get it. I just don't. It makes no sense to me. And I don't know what episode that was, but I gotta speak on this because I don't think I mentioned it in now one of my other reviews. Bambi, girl, this is not baby boy. What in the world was you doing riding your bike to Scrappy house? Like, and they say y'all don't even live nowhere near each other, so you just out like riding your bike with your grown ass, like, for real? I mean, I know people ride bikes for exercise, but your bike looked like something similar to Jody's bike off of Baby Boy. What the... Why, Bambi? Why? You in Atlanta, not Compton. Like, I don't understand, but okay, whatever. And then it must not have been too hot outside because you had on a big hoodie. Like, really? Do you not have a car? Like, really? I mean, okay, I ain't judging you. No judgment. No judgment. I'm sorry. I'm just saying that didn't make sense to me, but whatever. Okay, so she had the miscarriage. and Scrappy pretended like he was all messed up. I could have sworn God told me I had me a little homie, and I'm not in love with her, but she a good person. So, what? That's not. She's a good person, so she would have been a good person to have a baby with just because she's a good person, but you're not in love with her. Really? Okay. Cool. That's how we doing it these days. I'm not in love with you, but because you're a good person, I'm gonna lay down and get you pregnant. And you're not in love with her, but you raw dogging her. I mean, there are both men and women condoms, but I'm just saying, like, you don't love her. You love her, but you're not in love with her yet. You sliding in and sliding out raw. Like, really? I hope you wasn't doing the pull-out method like Kirk, because you obviously see how that turned out, and you obviously see how it turned out in your predicament. Speaking of Kirk, what type of buffoonery is this dude on? Like, first of all, who finds a nanny in a bar? Like, and he can say he ain't interested in her, he just looking for a nanny or whatever, but that's a lie, because in episode 3 or 2 or whatever, when he found out that Carter was his, he gave her all his money except the hundreds. Like, you tricking on this little girl. Like, why though? She's in school and she has her head on straight, and what? You should have been giving that money to your daughter. She just graduated. Like, congratulations, Kelsey Frost, class of 2014, turn up. Like, for real? You like, no. I mean, okay, they say it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay, you had it, but still, why would you? That makes no sense if you're not interested in her. But no, I'm just excited. Okay, you should have been spending that money that you gave her on toys or clothes or something for the baby that you just found out is really yours. But no, you wasn't thinking like that. And then you gonna have nerve to ask her if she has any experience with kids. Okay, there's a difference between having experience with kids and being a nanny. Nannies are typically certified. She is not, as we discovered in episode 5 when Kalina asked her if she knew CPR. Okay, what else happened in episode 4 that I need to mention? Young Jock and Carly Red, they're not interesting to me. Their storyline is, I don't care about that. Like, whatever. Except for the fact that she nasty. In public, you did no, God, honey, no, that is nasty. You making yourself look real cheap, and you say I'm the best you ever had. Nobody needs to know that. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just, I guess what you do is why you always getting the dudes, your old self getting young dudes. I mean, keep doing what you're doing if that's what you're doing. Like, if that's how you living, get it how you live. They like it, you love it, that's what's up. But that's nasty. Anyway, on to the next one. Who else? Mimi, Dawn, Stevie J, Jocelyn. A bunch of malarkey that is not commentary worthy. So on to the next episode, episode 5. I remember in this episode that Scrappy had a birthday party. He turned 30, and he had invited that girl, Erica Pinkett, and I wonder if she related to Jada. And she was being shady. Before I mention that, let me go back to that little Jasmine girl, the little girl that Kirk was. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to episode 4 and talk about that. How he gonna have that girl in Rashida's house holding her baby, and y'all ain't even talked about this. And then she was being shady. She was slick. She was slick. Like, no, She was slick with the tongue, talking about, well, I was under the impression that you all were separated, co-parenting, living in the same house. Why is that your place to say, like, they're still married? So what she said was not whether or not they together or not. Like, her statement was not, by what you said, it did not invalidate her statement. Her statement was, as husband and wife, that was a decision that they should have made together, which is still valid whether or not they separated together, co-parenting or whatever. They still married. So your little attempt to throw shade or whatever you was doing, like, get it together, girl. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together, Jasmine. Get it together. Oh, to Dirty Laundry, Kelly Rowland. That was just too much to me. And then on episode 5, will Kirk be joining us this evening? Have you ever seen him at the bar with her? No. So you was being messy when you said that, like, for real. And then Rashida, I mean, what you need backup for with that little girl? Like, you calling her frail and all type of stuff like this, but you had to have your homegirl Kalina come with you as if you needed security, or like it was no candles around. It was nothing. You weren't finna get no candle wax on you. So what you need her there for? She was your mouthpiece, basically. Do you know CPR? And then she was being, that was funny when she talking about something. She is bad. She is cute. And Rashida looking at her like, well, I mean, if the girl cute, the girl cute. Obviously, you know she cute because you even commented on that, saying that he slick picking her to be, trying to pick her to be the nanny because he want to knock her off. Okay, you know that. Therefore, that was the reason that you went to her job to ask her if her and your husband had something going on. And you saying my man, but you don't even know if you want to be with him. So like, what? Y'all need to get it together. Get it together. You don't know if you want to stay. You don't know if. I don't really want to go. I don't really want to stay. What we really need to do, get it together. Get it together. I can't sing, don't judge me, but I was feeling it. That's what y'all need to do. You need to make up your mind. Do you want to be with him or do you not want to be with him? Is y'all gonna be business partners? Is y'all gonna be husband and wife? Is y'all gonna get a divorce? Is y'all gonna walk away? Like, what is really going on? You can't be getting no attitude if you ain't giving him none. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like, whatever the situation is, you need to get it together. 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 Therefore, nobody on the outside can be making comments to make you pissed off because of what he's saying. Like, he was wrong for telling her that y'all was friends right then or whatever, because she on the outside, she don't need to be knowing that information or whatever. But then you and the commentary, the little room where y'all doing y'all interview, the green room or whatever, and you saying that you don't know if you want to be with him and if y'all can come back from whatever he did and all that kind of stuff like that, because you be trying to move past, when you was talking to Tim, you talking about you be trying to move past him doing what he did or whatever. But every time y'all take a step forward, you start thinking about the cabinet and stuff like that. Okay, if you want to be with him, be with him. If you're forgiving him about the cabin, then forgive him. If you ain't forgiving him about the cabin, then don't forgive him, but keep it moving. Like, don't sit there and hold it against him forever. Like, if you want to be with him, then you don't have to forgive him. And if you forgive him, then you can't keep bringing it up. Like, if you forgive him, you can't keep thinking about it as if that's something, like, that was something he did and you forgave him for it, if you forgave him for it. And if you forgave him for it, let it go. That is in the past. Like, okay, that he was wrong for DNA testing that baby without you knowing or whatever. And Benzino had his back though, because he was like, if you take that home, then you and Rashida gonna have issues, which is true, because you ain't got no, like, what type of stuff is that? Her mama always talking about he got my DNA, but like, it's because of the stuff that you said. But anyway, enough about them. Enough about Kirk and Rashida. Like, I love Rashida, but her music, and she's a nice person sometimes. But you know, whatever. Jocelyn and Stevie J being married or not married, Dawn trying to put them on blast or whatever. Like, is you mad or not? Like, why you, because you got fired, you want to put them on blast for what? And then why would you go tell his baby mama? Like, you don't even know, like, for real, you telling his baby mama stuff like that, that's being messy. And like, it's obvious. You ain't feeling no type of way, but you done put his baby mama in the issue, telling her all your business, talking about how Jocelyn sent you a text message saying that y'all ain't really married, they ain't really married, and you got all the information, and Stevie J printed that magazine cover of them saying that they got married and they not really married, and then Mimi talking about some, he texted her an hour, 2 hours before he posted it on, before it came out, and he told her, I need to talk to you about this stunt that I'm about to pull, and they ain't really married, and then Jocelyn saying they was married July 29th, and then Stevie J saying they was married June 29th. Like, first of all, July 29th, is the day that my father died, so R.I.P. to him. He died July 29, 2000. I mean, he died July 29, 1990. So R.I.P. Papa. How y'all don't know when y'all got married? Like, if y'all really got married, like, where did y'all go to get married? Like, did y'all go to the courthouse? Did y'all go to Vegas? Like, what really happened? Like, I mean, there should be some pictures or something. If you got pictures, then you got the date on the picture. Like, come on now, just be like, get it together. Like, make sense. Get y'all stories together. Get y'all lies together. If y'all lying, get it together. Be on one accord with your lies. Like, y'all can't both be lying and then y'all lies don't match up. What's really going on? And then you admitted that you renting Benzes and stuff, so you stunting. Like, what you lying for? Nobody is. She said, when Dawn said, she said, you ain't had a hint since Ronald Reagan was in office. My hitter, oh my God, that was so freaking funny. But I'm making money though. I get mine off top. Like, what? What? I'm lost. I get mine off motherfucking top. I'm the one that put money in y'all bank account, and I'm the one that signed on your girlfriend's apartment because she had bad credit. Like, girl, why is you throwing shade? Like, why is you mad? Because she ain't fooling with you no more because you ain't doing your job? Like, I was a real friend. Okay, friendship and business don't mix. Y'all should have never went into business together to begin with. But you can't get mad at this girl if, well, actually, you can't get mad at her because she ain't putting out no music, so who want to listen to the same song over and over again? Dawn, I feel where you coming from. I wouldn't be that upset because she's a nobody to me anyway. But I understand why you feel some type of way if you've been a real ride or die friend to her, and just because don't nobody want her to perform at their club or to have walkthroughs because she ain't got but that one song, Miko Thought, or whatever the name of that song is, whatever song where she filmed the video in Puerto Rico or whatever. Like, I don't know, but yeah, this season of I was gonna say Real Housewives of Atlanta. This season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is like really not doing it for me, so I think I'm gonna need y'all to pick it up or whatever. When Carly Red drove off in Job Car, for real, and I parked it at his house and didn't let him know so I ain't have to see him, and then you was doing all that crying, you was hysterical and stuff like that. Like, really? I had your back. She stole the line that she said after this. She stole from Mimi on the first season of Love and Hip Hop. She said, "You would do this to me, and I had your back, and you hurt me to the core." Unoriginal. Try again. Really? Okay. Original material. Try, please. These storyline. Okay, and why Kalina on the show though? Love and Hip Hop. She was in Dirty Money. I understand that, but what? And why Erica still on the show when her boyfriend ain't no Love and Hip Hop, and she ain't no. He a model. She a model. Like, she ain't with Scrappy. That's why she don't really have no scenes on the show except for when she was paying for that for Jock and them they bowling situation. But whatever, I don't know. They need to pick it up or I'm done. I'm so over Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. If the next show ain't when Bambi stole on Erica, girl, y'all, there was some funny stuff. Scrappy was wrong for putting her business out there in the street like that. Well, she was my friend and I was no. You know that's somebody that you trying to get at low key, and she feeling you. Yeah, you gonna put your girlfriend, whether you in love with her or not, you didn't have no business putting that out there because you dead wrong for that. And Bambi was so right. And then she gonna talk about some. Erica gonna talk about some. She got sucker punched. How you get sucker punched? please explain to me, because you supposed to stay ready, so you ain't ever got to get ready. Try me, B-word. Try me, B-word. But she already did that. You ain't getting no hits in, but you kicking over tables and making all this stuff trying to get back into the club because you looking foolish. That's what you get when you try to low-key be messy and shade somebody. That is what you get. And I know that ain't Christ-like or whatever, and I'm trying to get my life right and be more like Jesus, but it's a slow process, I'm just saying. So that is what you get. Y'all pray for me, because in my eyes, she deserved whatever she got, and she deserved to get stole on. And don't be talking about some try me, because she tried you, and she tried you well, and she served you up a good old plate of that one hitter, not quitter, because you wasn't knocked out, but she stole on you, and you was dumbfounded, and you was kicking over stuff trying to make it seem like you was about that life, but you wasn't doing, like, this ain't the Matrix. Why is you kicking while you in the air? Is you trying to be like Solange in the elevator with Jay-Z and Beyonce? Get it together. And I'm out this thing. Deuces.